Please welcome to the stage, Natalia Taylor!
Get ready. Clock in. Let's do it. You really want that promotion? It's time for the gig. The gig. Clock in for the gig.
Good evening, co-workers. How are we doing this evening? My name is Natalia Taylor, and I'm here to bring the NT for cunt. And Annie's here when you order Trixie off of Costco. Annie had an Uber here because no one else would lift her. Jenda Envy. The only thing swift about you is how fast you're being left behind in this competition. The one thing that I'm envious is of the audience at home not having to smell your BO. It's just as bad as Ferocious drag. Chanel said that her that her drag changed after her BBL. I'm only wondering what surgery it will take to get her to stop drag entirely. She says when she do, but what does she do exactly? Whatever it is, I wish she would completely stop. Remini Mogul is proof that not everyone knows what the word mogul means. The one reason that Remini relates to Elphaba so much is because the last competition she did, she also had a broomstick flying towards her face. I can tell that Reynyxx failed speech and debate in high school. Her speech is bad and that's not up for debate. However, I do think that she would be good at painting houses, not because she's Hispanic, but because she's very used to working with bricks. The only thing fierce about Pherocia is the grip on the end of her shoes. Frankly, I'm surprised to see Miss V here because I didn't know the gig had a permit to work with animals. Galvin, I would roast you, but I did see the red undress and there really isn't much to work with. Coco is the sex siren of Orlando and she is stupid beautiful. That is stupid, comma, beautiful. I had no idea that hormones would take the last 2 brain cells and migrate them to your titties. Kiki ball change. It looks like you've been Kiki kicked in the face. That one was really fucking stupid. I personally want to thank the gig. It has truly been a pleasure to roast these who's and has-beens. I'm Natalia Taylor, and if I don't get the promotion this evening, you're ageist. Please help me welcome my favorite clown from downtown, Miss Annie Daynow.
Natalia just roasted, and it's a good start to the night.
Rehearsed.
First of all, I looked great. Let's just talk about that. But as the roast is happening, there aren't any moments where there's just like dead silence.
Listen, Natalia is fucking funny. She is funny. And she loves to doubt herself. Be like, I don't know. Bitch, you are fucking funny. Just admit it.
Oh, thank you, everyone. And God, Natalia, I'm kind of surprised, Diva. That was actually pretty good. You know, I gotta be honest, I really thought your roast was gonna be fucking terrible. And you know, I'm only really basing that on everything you've ever done. Hello, everybody, my name is Annie Daynow. How are you doing?
If you were looking at me like 5 minutes before we just went on stage, it was me sitting in a dark corner reciting my roast over and over and oh, it was so bad. I have barely eaten. I am so nervous over doing it. But when I got up to the mic and I said my first joke and got a laugh, I was like, okay.
You know, I am so thrilled to be here and have the absolute honor, the privilege to be here and roast Orlando's favorite drag king, Mikey Meeks! Hey, shh. Guys, not too much. We do not want to startle her. As some of you may know, Mikey is here tonight with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And it was her wish to experience what it would be like to be a real drag queen for one night. And we here at the Ren are so happy to do that for you. And you guys, Mikey, I wrote you a poem to help welcome you if you wouldn't mind. Roses are red, violets are blue. Damn, Mikey, your forehead's big as fuck. Thank you. Oh, Mikey, we love you, we adore you. I mean, you are the reason that we are all here tonight doing this competition, and that's fierce, Diva. And what's even more fierce is you came up with with an okay panel of judges to help roast us every night. And, you know, each of you brings such a lovely level of expertise to this panel. I mean, Galvin, with your extensive career as a drag queen. and Coco, with all of your beautiful outfits and their many different silhouettes. And we actually have 2 guest judges here with us tonight who both bring their own special flavor to the judges panel. We have Kiki Balchange, hey girl, with her theater degree from the most accredited and incredible university on Alafaya Trail. Don't worry, girl, it's gonna take you real far. And we have Blush here, all the way from Nashville, who combines the absolute talent of a beautiful face with the thrill of doing the absolute bare minimum on stage. And alongside of the judges, we also have a group of absolutely haggard bitches behind me. Thank you. Who really put the ass in Renaissance. And I'm here to talk about a few of them tonight. We have Chanel, everybody. Give a round of applause for Chanel. Girl, I have never met anyone who makes walking look so damn hard. And we also have V here tonight with a round of applause for V. Okay. You know, V, I have to be really honest with you, girl. I don't think I have ever met anyone who looks so much like the cast of King of the Hill than you do, girl. Head to toe. And, you know, while I'm thinking about names, I actually learned something interesting about V the other day. I always thought that V stood for vagina. Turns out V stands for Video Pop is not rock nor country, girl. Correct. Thank you. Oh, hey. Not too much, not too much. She was already in the bottom for that challenge. But unfortunately, it is time for me to stop being a shady lady and go back to the congenial nice queen that I always am. Everyone say, aww. Hey, but don't you worry. You have a whole slew of unoriginal fat jokes about me to look forward to. And, thank you.
I'm honestly surprised because she's been playing the nice girl this whole season, and she actually got me with her roast. It was actually really, really good.
Serving. She looks great. The jokes are hitting, every single one of them, and I can't stop laughing.
Pretty good.
Oh my God. I commend any person that can go up there without cards and remember that off the top of their head.
Annie was funny. She had that shit all memorized. Her jokes were good, but I wish she was meaner, to be honest.
It is my absolute pleasure to bring to the stage a queen who makes even brunettes look stupid. It's Jenda Envy! Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Rig.
Oh my God, Jenda, I saw them cards, the rig.
Hosted by Mr. Meeks and Chanel's best friends. Now, before we begin, I would like to address the elephant in the room, and no, it is not Natalia. I have been robbed every week. And I mean, there are so many filler queens here tonight. I'm shocked they're all up here on this stage and not in Coco's face. Speaking of filler, no one looks fuller than Annie Daynow. Annie's drag is lively, obviously big, and camp. And by camp, I mean as in FEMA disaster relief camp. Your drag looks like it was made in China, and with these tariffs, no one's buying it. Oh, and on the topic of disaster, V is here. The fact that she is a front runner is truly insane to me. The only thing running in front of her is her cholesterol levels, and even that got a 5-minute head start. Thanks, girl.
I think Jenda had too many me espressos or whatever the fuck she likes to say before she got on stage tonight.
God, and the only one who even understands a sliver of what I'm going through is Natalia Taylor, or as I like to call her, Grandma. The only difference is I was robbed, and she looks like she got robbed. And what about this judging? The judging has to be the root of some of the problem. Coco looks like a dress to impress avatar if you run out of time. And Galvin looks like the twink playing dress to impress who says, I could totally do drag. Oh, wait. Sorry. Natalia, Roblox is a game that you play on your phone. Okay, sorry, I just didn't want her to get lost because she's old.
Why am I kind of like a roaster? Wait a second. Wait, why can I eat this up?
Let's talk about the it of the hour. Our very own pageant winner and college dropout, Mr. Unglamorous Newcomer, Mikey Meeks. The title newcomer makes total sense. Her has been in a cage so long, she's probably very new to coming. You know, a couple weeks back, I got a critique about my dress length. It was 2 inches above the floor. And we all know Mikey's an expert on things that are 2 inches. It's short and sweet, right? Yeah. Actually, Mikey, I do have a question. Your drag parent is Mr. Miss Adrian, right?
Correct.
How come you only inherited the Mister? No, I'm just kidding, Mikey. You don't look like a man either.
That's not me.
Whenever I see Mikey, I always think to myself, girl? So confusing. And yes, that was a Charlie XCX reference. Not because Mikey does Charlie numbers, but because she does a lot of coke and smells like the basement of a gay club. Mikey has actually done so much. If you didn't know, she's got a BFA. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to scratch that one out. But she's an alumni from the Florida Rep Theater Acting Internship, though.
How the fuck do you know that?
And through all of that, the most heartwarming thing about Mikey is the fact that she's always been a faggot. Mikey Meeks is such a Broadway bottom, she moans in vibrato. Mikey Meeks is such a Broadway bottom, she says, thank you, 5, before the trade sticks the tip in. Mikey Meeks is such a Broadway bottom, she calls the trade scene partners and asks for notes after they And Mikey Meeks is such a Broadway bottom, she doesn't memorize her lines, she snorts them off of Galvin's
Why am I in it? Now why am I in it?
In my head, Mikey Meeks is a true triple threat. She's off key, off book, and off prep. If you like my performance, my name is Jenda Envy. And if you didn't, it's Chanel Deluna. Maybe that and a BBL will finally score me a spot in the top 2.
Participation.
Oh my God, like the reaction from the audience. Girl, I'm probably Nikki Glazer. And that makes sense, because Nikki Glazer is also a Swiftie.
Can I get another drink? There's a bartender out there. Can I get a Tito's soda, please? Thank you.
Are you ready?
Please make some noise for Chanel Deluna.
Just want to make sure she was going through something. Good afternoon, my name is Chanel Deluna. And that was Jenda Envy. Jenda claims that she is a top, but by the looks of how her track record is, she wasn't topping this competition. But I've been really harsh on you, sister. Like, harsher than Natalia's hairline harsh. So I do apologize. But here we are, Roast of Myki Meeks, and I didn't know what to wear, so I went through your closet. I hope I'm dressed okay.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you so much. She goes by the drag ingenue.
Yes.
Which she did have to Google to find the meaning of that term. But it's okay, sister. I didn't know the meaning either. I thought you were calling yourself ingenuine. I was like, well, at least she's self-aware. Galvin, my favorite part of the night is when you play the climb. It's because your DJ set is over. Your muzzle's back on, and Don will put you back in your cage. That's a different kind of cage than you wear. But enough with the judges. To our TV personality, V. Hey, baby. You know, this isn't the first film she's ever done. She was in Dolls After Dark. Make some noise for Dolls After Dark. Very good. Hi, Ben. And her most critically acclaimed role as Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. All while being each individual brick on that cathedral. Now that's putting the V in versatility, babes. And to my other sisters, I could never roast y'all. So I want everyone to close their eyes for me and pretend I'm V.
This is what Chanel's ass looks like from behind.
Hey, V. You know, I love you so much. You know, you inspire me so much. Oh, what's this?
The fucking brick. This is V. Yes.
Goo goo gaga home.
Ferocious here, and you better have your permission slip signed, because it's a school night, babe, and you have a geometry test in the morning. They say never work with kids. Or animals. Hey, Reynyxx. My name is Chanel Deluna, and you were delusional to think that you can underestimate me in this competition. My BBL is not botched, and by the looks of it, you girls could use it too. Reynyxx.
Oh, clock it, bitch.
I'll send my doctor's info. It's kind of pricey. Y'all love to say I can't walk in my heels. You guys might be right on that one. I need to workshop that one down. And lastly, I'm not an alcoholic. I enjoy a drink, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But I could afford my bar tab. Y'all should focus on affording your light bill. Oh! Now welcome to the stage, Cynthia Revo on testosterone. Remini Mogul!
Chanel roasted everyone. I mean, like, when she does, I mean, when she did, I mean, like, she did it.
Next.
I mean, we all sat on the video.
Breathtaking. See, I don't know. I'm like the #1 Chanel fan. It is fucking crazy how obsessed I am with her. I think her roast is too casual.
Jesus be offense.
Okay. Amen.
Good evening to my fellow cross-dressing castmates.
Good evening. Good evening.
A lovely audience.
Hello.
Judges. And camera crew. I am Sister Frontrunner Remini Mogul. Yes, the beautiful, sexy, talented frontrunner Remini Mogul.
Okay.
Now with bragging being said, let's get this roast a blessing.
Okay.
Donald, I know it's the first season, and we're on a strict budget. But damn, was this the best qualified you can get and find? Girl, look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 Stooges. So, I was summoned here today from the depths of DJ Galvin's musty jock traps. To roast none other than the Reynyxx diva, Mikey Meeks. The Mogul is silent because she don't own any. Hi, Mikey.
Hi.
Mikey Meeks is such a beautiful, talented, phenomenal, outgoing, wide back, strong, manly woman who I'd love to meet out back behind the dumpster for a lovely team building meeting, if you know what I mean.
Oh!
I'm Mikey Meeks' boy lashes are so thin, Coco could use them as a slingshot for those $2 tree balloons she calls an ass. And then turn around and recycle them as dinner floss for Pherocia.
Jesus.
Reynyxx eating her roast and oh god, that is rough.
Oh, sister.
Literally.
Literally.
Chanel. Everyone, make some noise for V! Which also stands for vaginal disorder. Have you guys ever seen the movie Alien vs. Predator?
Yes.
You know the one thing V and the aliens have in common?
What?
Ask me.
What?
They both have 3 rows of teeth. Smile for me, V. Smile for me. Take those Invisaligns out, bitch.
Oh, my man is flopping, y'all.
In conclusion of wrapping up my blessed set, give it up for our previous week 4 winner, Reynyxx. Reynyxx.
I love Remini so much. It was not my favorite.
You know, Remini,
Next question.
That was rough. Good evening, everybody.
And welcome to this mandatory meeting. As employee of the week from last week, it is my responsibility to make sure that this is running at maximum efficiency.
Yes.
And looking by this lineup, HR has been asleep this whole time. And I deeply apologize. We're gonna jump right into our employee performances review with our boss, the man of the hour, a true star, a show-stopping diva, or as the judges on Miss Comedy Queen like to call her, not this year. You know, Mikey might have not snatched that crown twice, but she did snatch Miss Glamorous Newcomer, so everybody make some noise! You see, Jenda, that's what a pun sounds like. Mikey Meeks likes to call herself the Charlie XCX of drag, but let's be serious. At this age, the only thing she'll be bumping is an Advil after 2 numbers. But I can't say much about Mikey Meeks. She's such a star, my favorite entertainer, gorgeous, hilarious. Mikey, please keep reaching for the stars.
Thank you.
Just make sure your good eye is pointed in the right direction. You know, I was looking in the employee survey, and there's one person single-handedly responsible for all the noise complaints, all the headaches, and I don't think she needs an introduction. Miss V is the best example of commitment, dedication, and discipline. She wakes up every single day, takes a deep breath, and ruins everyone's day. She has her whole life to be an annoying ass bitch, and yet she chooses to be one every single day. Miss V talks so much she didn't run track and field back in high school. Her mouth's dead. Miss V talks so much even her phone puts her on do not disturb. Miss V talks so much the only time we will experience world peace is when she's quiet.
Yes.
And you would think by the amount of shit she talks that she would say something worth listening to, but no. It's all vibes and verbal pollution. You know, talking about pollution, Miss Chanel is here, everybody. You know, she got a BBL recently. Yes. Which means that she took a good, long, hard look at herself and said, yeah, the body is what needs health first.
My sister has some good jokes. The crowd is laughing, she's doing good, but that fucking accent, girl, we gotta take you to some vocal prep or something.
If you guys didn't know, Crew Health is one of our sponsors in here. Everybody say, thank you, Crew Health. Thank you, Crew Health. Yes, and Natalia works for Crew Health, which means that's the best they could do. Everybody say, why Crew Health? Why Crew Health? If only they could sponsor her for a hairbrush, we will be getting somewhere. No. You know, Remini is also here, everybody, our front runner.
Yes.
You know, Remini has been objectified this whole season, and I think that's just disgusting, and I'm not gonna do that. So to close this rose, I am gonna make some dick jokes. Remini Thick is so long, Mikey thought it was a mic stand and she tried hosting with it. Remini Thick is so long, it's the only thing that gets shot via. Remini Thick is so low when Chanel saw her, she said, I usually don't got. Remini Thick is so long, it's the only thing bigger than Ferocious delusion. Oh! Remini Thick is so long, it was the last thing Natalia saw before her pelvis gave up in 1989. Yes, Jenda, 1989, we don't want to hear it, thank you. I'm tired! Anyways, that was all from me today. Now I'm gonna leave you with someone that has been sweeping this competition all way long, our cleaning lady, Pherocia.
Yes! She said I was the cleaning lady, which is great because after this is over, I would like to apply to be the janitor here at the Renaissance Theater.
I do wish that there were subtitles at the bottom of the screen, live, but other than that, great jokes.
Tried a lot. Tried really hard.
Yeah, honestly blacked out and I have no idea what happened. I don't know if people laughed. I don't know if people didn't. I fully put a wall in front of me and I just went in and did what I had to do. And hopefully people laughed because I don't remember.
Make some noise for Pherocia!
Hi. You know, they haven't let me leave this disgusting place in weeks. God. Bitch, I've been locked up like her Girl, If you weren't here last week, this beautiful garment failed. Sorry, this beautiful garment failed to reach the top spot. And like this dress and Mikey have a lot in common. They'll never be tops.
Oh!
But hurry up.
Girl, bye.
What happened?
Fun fact, I've made most of the things I wore on the gig.
Very good.
And what Mikey has made is a fool of herself. I love that you're a judge because you show me every day what I don't want to be.
Okay.
I don't want to be boring.
Okay.
I don't want to lose my hair on stage.
That's true.
And I don't want to be a hypocrite. I guess I failed. My favorite thing about Mikey is that forehead and that hairline, beautiful hairline. You know, when I see it, it reminds me of a roller coaster. It just goes up and down. Just, bitch. That's what I saw you when I see you out of drag. I saw that face and I was like, oh, bitch. And then I saw them titties and I was like, oh. And then I saw your face again and I was like, oh, God, please, no. Please. Gosh. It's okay. I relate to you.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm also part of the big forehead community. Yes.
Mind you, I gave her that bang.
Girl, synthetic.
It's not the...
I took up that bang. Woo! The crowd went up. Coco Cavalli. You know, I'm in love with the Coco. Hey. Why did you remember that song? But to be honest, I wouldn't make fun of a trans woman. Up next we have Chanel. Chanel, I have a gift for you. I really want you to try it. I don't think you've ever had it before. Here you go. Chanel's liver is the hardest working out of all of us. She doesn't perform often, but when she does, she stumbles in her heels and she flops a dip. And you know, I can't really talk shit because I don't do dips, but I will do spinach artichoke and maybe some salsa, but you know. Natalia Taylor, you've made such a huge impact in this competition. It's what Helen Keller would say if she was on the judging panel. Natalia, I'm so glad you're here. Who else is supposed to make Annie Daynow look petite? Well, speaking of big, we have Reynyxx.
Okay.
Hey girl, I'm glad you categorize yourself as a fashion queen because you can't really do much else.
Oh.
I mean, girl, the ball was last week. You can go now. There's a door.
Anyways. Oh. Well, Annie claims to be the nice girl of the season, but which is a complete lie. Because she wasn't nice to her face when she painted it.
The pauses. She took a lot of very long pauses, which is a telltale sign that you do not know what you're saying.
You know, Jenda, Reynyxx, and V are on this little clique. It's called Fab. Fraudulent, annoying bricks. And I know this is the roast of Mikey Meeks, but my real twink nemesis is DJ Galvin Man.
Hey, girl.
DJ Galvin Girl, when I found out you were gonna be a judge, I was like, damn. Not another FAG on the judging panel. We already have Mikey, we don't need you.
Okay. You do though.
But you are an innovator. You are.
Why?
I've never seen someone with a 42-year-old face and a 12-year-old body before.
Get into it.
Thanks.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're stupid. Look at my dress. That's what Ferocious roast was.
I don't even think Pherocia knew what she was doing, but she was really funny.
Loud. Is just not giving it today, but it's exactly what I wanted too.
My roast, you know, maybe had some bumps in the road, but my roast was sickening. You couldn't take me nothing. And to be honest, I had so much fun with this challenge. I loved it so much. And I would love to do it again someday.
Up next, we have the gorgeous, the beautiful, the creative. Wait, let's talk about myself. We have V.
Yes. Yes. Baby, burn that dress. Burn that dress. Steam that dress. Please give it up. This is V.
I really encourage you to think about what I'm saying, about how, I think there's a surprise in there. There's either a way that you can frame your roast in a way that we don't expect from you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just find a different perspective that we're like, I had no idea she was gonna do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so shocked to hear what rotten, nasty, and truthful things
Yeah.
you have all had to say about me. This is supposed to be a night of fun, of sisterhood, of wondering which eye to look at when Mikey's hosting. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Tonight, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna be nice. Let's start with Pherocia. Pherocia is very new to the drag scene and is the youngest contestant on cast. You wouldn't be able to tell by her knock knees, but we won't talk about that.
I flub a little bit on my first joke. Not my best work, but they still kind of laugh. So I'm getting a little more confident in my delivery.
Wow, Pherocia, look how far you've come. You used to make lingerie sets in Filipino sweatshops, but now you just make everyone on this cast look fat. Yeah. This is a terrible transition, but Chanel's here tonight. I'm not done. This is a terrible transition, is exactly what her doctor told her. But we're not gonna talk about that. Chanel and I had many conversations about her insecurities before she transitioned, one of which being her voice. Chanel's voice cracked so much if Whitney Houston were alive, she'd try to smoke it. Either way, sister, I'm so proud of your journey. Going from Schmiegel to Dobby must have been so hard for you.
Bitch, fuck
Now, onto my other sister, Jenda. Oh, Jenda, she's been really going through it this season. In this competition, Jenda reminds me of Jeffrey Epstein. Just hanging in there. But we won't talk about that.
Jenda loves to talk about herself, though. Jenda once told me a story from her childhood. She said the tooth fairy came to her house one night and said, just keep them. Now listen, that might sound far-fetched, but my sister never tells a lie. She speaks nothing but the tooth. Wait, y'all, if Jenda's here, then who's with the minions trying to steal the moon? Speaking of craters, Reynyxx is here tonight.
Oh my.
Ooh. First, I would like to say thank you, Reynyxx. Thank you for being so beautiful. I always say that Reynyxx has the face of a model and the voice of a model fighter jet. Unfortunately, though, what she has in beauty, she lacks in brains. She's so dumb, if she had an audiobook, there would be typos. Pero no vamos a hablar de eso. We are on a roll, diva. One joke, laughter. One joke, ooh, she got him. Another joke, they're reading. God, y'all, I'm getting way too mean. Let's move on to something a little more light. Any day now. Wow, roasting her's harder than her fucking hairline. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
What we can talk about is the body, as everyone else has tonight.
Ooh.
Annie's actually on a diet. Her doctor said she should cut trans fat, so Chanel, keep your guard up, babe. Everyone says that Annie is a discount Trixie Mattel, but I don't think that at all. Discount implies she had something worth selling to begin with. God, y'all, I promise I'm trying to be nice. It's just so difficult, but no task is more difficult than bottoming for Remini. Goddamn, y'all, Remini so big, I covered my mouth and I started talking out of That's nothing new for me, but I do love Remini, though. She thinks of herself as the Beyonce of the season, but after talking with the cast, she looks more like Jay-Z. On the topic of celebrities, I know my auntie Natalia kind of flopped the Celebrity Brunch Challenge this season, but she truly is Orlando's premier Cher Noble survivor. Y'all, fun fact, my auntie loves to drink, but after she broke her pelvis, she couldn't complete one step, let alone 12 of them. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Now, onto the woman of the cock and tail hour, Mikey Meeks. Yeah, take that sip, bitch. Mikey models her drag after Fanny Bryce from the musical Funny Girl. Listen, Mikey, you might not be the greatest star, but you certainly are the biggest. In addition to musicals, Mikey's a huge fan of TLC. Why? Because her left eye is also dead.
Do I have a lazy eye?
But we won't talk about that. Mikey was actually the first drag queen I ever saw in person, and for the first time ever, I understood what it felt like to be Republican. Y'all, I'm tired of being fucking nice. I can't take this anymore. Galvin, fix your posture. You're supposed to arch your back the other way. Coco, hey babe, close your mouth. You're turning the judges' table into a slip and slide. Blush, wear some. And Kiki, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Right.
Oh my God. Not Coco. Galvin. You're such a sloppy bottom. You don't get treated for the clap, you get treated for applause. Coco, did you go to Publix or Walmart to buy your Adam's apple? Kiki has such a fierce foot fetish. She's patient zero for an athlete's mouth. Mikey?
Yes.
What time is it?
Bitch, I don't know.
Oh, well, judging by your makeup, I'd assume it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Thank y'all so much for coming to the Roast of Myki Meeks. This is going perfectly.
We all thought that she was gonna come in and just bam, 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 bam. And she did, but in a very calm way. And that's not expected from her.
And I thought she was gonna be a little bit more hateful, but she wasn't. So I'm actually happy and proud of her for that.
You know, I saw her overthinking backstage, going through it, and I was like, Yes! I love seeing her struggle. But then she did amazing as usual. So, you know, we're not going to talk about that.
Well done.
Did V impress you?
No, I didn't say that. I said it well done.
Okay.
If you liked me, my name is V. If you didn't, you and my drag mother have something in common.
Oh.
Good night, fatties.
Give it up for V, everybody. Adonis? Adonis, can you help me, please? I can't get up. Thank you, honey. You just take that. And can I have my... Yeah. It's only fair.
Yes, Mikey, beat their ass!
I literally... Do I have a lazy eye? What the hell? At least I'm learning something about myself. That's important. Everyone! I'm tense, perturbed, and disgusted from all the filth spewed in my good name today. I am Mikey motherfucking Meeks. If I wanted to be bullied about my hairline and my bad drag, I would call myself Jenda Envy. But I don't. Caged, lazy eye, how dare you? Broadway bottom? Okay, I'll take that. As your boss and CEO, I shouldn't reciprocate the hateful energy given out today. But I consulted human resources, DJ Galvin Girl, and he gave me some great advice. He said, Miss Meeks. Girl, fuck these bitches up, girl. So let's fuck these bitches up, girls. Before I begin, I just want to shout out Kitty Calico for helping me with this outfit. Do we like the outfit? Thank you. Thank you. See, V, that's what applause sounds like when people like you. People always ask, what does V stand for? And I'll tell you, it stands for V, you're going home tonight. This past week, we celebrated Trans Day of Visibility, which is so important because Chanel was fading into the background. When Chanel signed up for the competition, I thought to myself, she can afford Wi-Fi? Thank you, Chanel, for reminding us why drag is a crime. Natalia Taylor is here. Make some noise for Natalia. She is such a classic beauty to me. Natalia reminds me of my favorite Wizard of Oz character, the Brick Road. Meanwhile, Remini Mogul looks like she blends her makeup with a brick road. If Remini is a mogul, that girl is a pyramid scheme. And make some noise for Annie Daynow. Annie, I will never forget the first day we met, but I'll keep trying. I love that you are such a theater girl. I love it because you remind me of my favorite musical, Grease! And Pherocia girl, I know a Marshalls hates to see you coming. I hate to see you coming. We all hate to see you coming. You have so much energy. You're always giving more, bitch, which is funny because your outfits are giving store, bitch. And Jenda, your taste level is poor, bitch. And Reynyxx, you're a whore, bitch. I'm just kidding. I mean it, but I'm just kidding. Reynyxx, congrats on being a part of the gig. You went from 0 bookings to 1. And after tonight, back to 0. Reynyxx is always shouting, wake it up, which is funny, because when she performs, I go to bed. With that being said, you girls are rotten, disgusting, and evil. And I couldn't be more proud to be your boss. You have made this experience so special, and it will be hard to top these queens. But looking at y'all, who would want to top these queens? Thank you, everybody, for joining us for the Roast of Myki Meeks. Please welcome to the stage and pump the music. This is DJ Galvin Girl. Give it up, this is Coco Cavalli. Please put your hands together for New York City's Kiki Ball Change. All the way from Play Nashville, this is one of the iconic Playmates. Please make some noise for Blush. And please put your hands together for your boss and CEO at Gig Corporations, the Libra herself, Mikey Meeks. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, y'all. We're in our second half of the night. This is the part of the show where we challenge our divas on a fashion showcase. This week, the gig calls for Horoscope Couture. Representing the sign of Scorpio, Natalia Taylor.
I did a little bit of a makeup change from the roast to the runway, where I put in full black scleral contacts. I'm wearing all black and like a fishtail type gown. I actually put that together. That pencil skirt part was my entrance skirt for week 1, and then it was pinned to just another skirt that I had. Got my scorpion tail. I felt like I was the queen of the Scorpio.
I wanted to do this whole mermaid goddess. I'm having my Jenda Taylor Swift moment, but Lady of the Lake from Spamalot was the main inspiration, this like water fairy goddess. So me and my friends concocted this water fairy dress, and the whole vibe was supposed to be that I just walked directly out of a pond and right onto the stage.
My look is teary, I'm sad, I'm crying because I'm sensitive and I'm happy about that. I have these long claws. Crabs get caught in cages, so I was like, a cage skirt would be so cool. And cancers are really, really sensitive, and so I was like, tears, a cage of emotion, you know? So, cunty little beach crab in a cage.
Sticking true to the Greek mythology, they were a water cupbearer for the gods of Mount Olympus. I had seashells on my tits, this like gorgeous nude illusion all over my body, giving it fish scaling, mixes of bronze, gold, and silver. Just wanted to give a very like ethereal Greco-Roman depiction of the constellation and the zodiac sign.
They love to say Geminis are bipolar. They love to say that we're two-faced, so that's why I kind of like drew the crack going down my face for like 2 sides of the face, the jacket like snake skin. I had like so many ideas, and I felt like I don't know if it came off that way, but I'm really proud of the work that my friend put into it and also my thought behind it.
I am a horoscope girl. I love astrology. I'm very into that. So this week, I am a Virgo. My inspiration for the runway was the maiden card in the tarot. She represents a Virgo. She was my main inspiration, and I took it more of a Greek goddess, playing also with my name, which is Reynyxx. And I think everyone's gonna love it.
My outfit is based on him from Powerpuff Girls because he always give me that Scorpio type of vibe. He might not be a scorpion, but I added on a scorpion tail. And to be honest, it kind of, when I made it, I was like, damn, this kind of looked like lobster. I kind of looked like a seafood boil. But it ended up working out like everything I do.
Tauruses are comfy, cozy, and full of life. So I'm out here in a custom couture, fully hand crocheted cover up with my large poofy hair. The first wig comes off. Woo! Oh shit, the second one's coming off too! They hit the second tower! Ah! But then it comes back on. It's Cher, whoa, the most famous Taurus in the game, a fucking Oscar winner. It literally lifted and went, wee!
Give it up for our divas, everybody. I am just so over the moon with how this competition is coming to a close. This was our semifinal challenge, and our divas brought it down. Now, will I be checking my optometrist for my lazy eye? Yeah, I guess I will. Please welcome to the stage employee number 1, Natalia Taylor. Natalia, your roast, you had all banger jokes. You had all banger jokes.
Tonight, she delivered. Yes, she went first. It was a little fast, and she may seem a little nervous, but I can excuse that for the first one up because those jokes were solid. And that runway, immediately Scorpio. Immediately Scorpio. And not only the concept, but the glamour of it, the drag of it, head to toe. She delivered a 10 for me.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I thought that you were so funny. You were so quick. Right when you got on the mic, you let out a read, and it just hit right away. And they were really smart reads as well. I thought that it was like a higher intelligence read than some of the other ones that we heard. Your body is tea. Okay. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You look cunt as fuck.
I want to talk about Annie Daynow.
I mean, Annie was so consistent tonight in both challenges, in the runway and the roast. I mean, her roast, she knew it like the back of her hand.
Memorized.
It was perfectly balanced between a read and comedy. She really knew what she was doing today.
I don't know if you all knew already, but I did tell everybody today that we had Kiki and Blush joining us. I kind of kept that a little DL. It's the only thing DL about me.
Okay.
To add in jokes last minute like that, and a few of you did that as well. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
Professional roast. And that's kind of a consistent theme with you as well, is professional. You're always delivering. Always delivering. So congratulations, you had a great night tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
Hi, Annie.
Hi.
As far as your runway tonight, I feel like this is a very different silhouette for you, and I think you rock it. You look great. I'm obsessed with your hair. One thing about Annie, she's never gonna have bad hair.
Mm-hmm. And I have made all my hair throughout the entire season.
Yes!
And a few hair for the other queens too, so I'll take it.
I just want to applaud you on a great night. Good job.
Hey, Jenda.
Hey, girl.
I'm loving this fucking pumped up hair you got going on. I love these shoes. I love the nails. I love the stoning. I love the glitter. The skirt is cute. It's cute. Yes. Is it a little simple? It's a little simpler than I thought it was gonna be, but you should be so proud of yourself for having this much presence, impact, point of view, and energy at such a young age and knowing what you want out of this. congratulations.
I can't even imagine doing the stuff that they are doing at 20 years old.
No way.
It makes me like,
They were 13 when I started drag.
oh my God.
Oh my God. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I wrote down, oh, she's mad.
And is.
The rig. The one thing I gotta say, well, actually I got a few things to say, but the one main thing I do wanna say is you said it's rigged because I am Chanel's friend. I am not Chanel's friend. I liked your approach. You're pretty much like letting everybody know I was robbed and you're almost like pleading your case and making a roast out of that. I really enjoyed that approach.
I see so much of myself in you, and I cannot wait to see where you are next year, in 5 years, in 10 years from now. If I live that long, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Seeing that Mikey also sees all the stuff I did, the fact that Mikey says that she sees herself in me, I'm gonna take that with me everywhere I go.
Please welcome to the stage employee number 4, Chanel Deluna.
Hey.
Hey. Chanel, bitch, the body right now. The body, the look, the glitter, the hair. I love this look.
You promise?
I promise, honey. I wouldn't lie to you.
Chanel blew my mind this season. I knew that she would be good in the reality TV aspect, but to know that she is so dedicated to what we do and is proving herself as a solid entertainer is just everything.
For the roast, I think you had some great jokes. You seemed a little timid at some points.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that about?
I wanted to be a little bit more respectful of how it came off because I could be kind of harsh.
Since when?
Seeing the woman that she's become is like mind-boggling. Seeing her confidence on stage to where she was like a year ago to now on open stage. I mean, she blows my mind.
I didn't know everyone was coming for her walk, but then I saw her walk.
Hi.
Hey, babe.
I'm an Aquarius too.
Yes.
This made me very happy. I thought you fit the theme very well. I think like if I knew in advance like of everyone on stage the theme was zodiac signs, I would know you were an Aquarius.
Awesome.
I can't say that about everyone on stage.
I did. Your roast look though, if you don't know the lore, that is what I used to wear when I first started drag.
Yeah.
I would wear duct tape, some X's on my titties, and some blue eyeshadow, honey, with white lines down the eyes.
Yes.
And
Never again.
Never again. And never again, honey. I'm so glad you changed your makeup for it too. Because, woo, man.
I remember the good old
There she
UCF
is.
drag days.
The good old, yes. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to show the picture. We don't have to show it. Not only have you proven to us how dedicated and how hungry and how committed you are to the art form, I think you've proven that to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. So I want to say a big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Because you blew the expectations out of everybody. Yes. Employee number 5, Remini Mogul. The roast, I'm gonna say, not the strongest, but you didn't let that like sway you. You had the confidence the entire time. Because I think you knew in your head, like, girl, fuck it, well, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna be on the mic and I'm gonna entertain, even if the jokes aren't landing or not. You have that ability in everything you do. It's your show, and if they're on the board, girl, fuck it. That's fine. For this look, I don't know if I would get Gemini immediately. I get the two-tone, I get the snake print. I think the silhouette is correct. I don't know if the fabric choices are giving it to me. Tonight, don't think it was your strongest, but don't let that sway you because you are a superstar, honey. You're a superstar.
It really meant the world to me to actually hear those words from her because at times I do doubt myself and I feel like, girl, you're not really good. Like, you're not good enough. This is not for you. And to hear it from people, it gives me that drive. Like, you know what? Get out of your head. You're perfect. You are amazing. Like, everything that you do it to the best of your ability. So it really made me just really emotional to hear that from her.
Next up, employee number 6, Reynyxx. Oh, hey, you gorgeous goddess bitch. Whoa. Yeah, honey. Reynyxx, we can always look forward to your runways, honey. And I think you know that too. That is your bread and butter. And this is no different. You look ethereal, okay? You look ethereal. The roast, I think you had some fantastic jokes in there. But like a few others, it was a little too fast. It was a little too fast. I think going forward, when you're on the microphone, and I have to remind myself sometimes too, sometimes when we think we're speaking slower, we're still too fast. You still have to reel it back even more. Because you have so much to say and such quality to say, we want to be able to hear it. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, you have such a vision of what you want to be, and it is coming across, honey. You should be so proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself.
Hi, Reynyxx. I'll start with your runway. I think you just look so gorgeous and virginal and truly serving Virgo.
Yeah.
I think there's so many little details that, like, when I see you, I see Virgo. So I'm very happy to see that you really nailed that assignment. So I'm really proud of you tonight. I'm proud of you in this run. You've done a really great job. You've been very consistent with yourself. Yeah, congratulations.
I once again feel so seen and like so understood. I'm very proud of the work that I have done this whole season, and I'm really excited to see who's gonna make top 3.
The Ferocious Pherocia. I mean, it's too good. It's too good. I don't want to misgender you, but hey him.
Hi.
Pherocia, this look is so fun and
Thanks.
it's so
I
creative.
made it.
Of course you did. I have said from the beginning, I am obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you. For someone as young as you are to have such a strong point of view of what you want to be and what you want your drag to look like is so admirable, and I wish I, at your age, had that confidence that you do.
Hearing that from someone who you look up to and seeing someone who you want to be, tell them that they want to be you. I was like, oh my God, no. That moment was like the best of my career. My career that has only been a couple months. Best moment of this whole thing, to be honest. In all serious, which, you know, I don't like to get serious a lot, but that was amazing hearing that from her.
And you had so much fun embodying this character. I think this is the most confident you felt doing a fashion showcase. And for the roast, I thought that you had some great singers. I think we needed a little bit more workshopping to get through it.
They said I stumbled a little bit, but after that, I was able to get it. And, you know, I love insulting Galvin publicly. It's my favorite thing to do.
Pherocia, when are you gonna let this beef with me go, girl?
No, like, I love arguing.
I love it. I think it's great because you're always dragging me from not being a drag performer. But that's okay because I'm a showrunner and you're a mouth runner, so let's remember that. All right, now that I got my piece in, I just want to say congrats on the roast. You had a really, really, really great roast. Bitch, when you took the bang off.
Right, and the thing is, I lost my bang. I was looking for it, I was like, oh my God, and then I text Mikey, can I borrow your bang?
You let her borrow your bang just for her to use it against you. And it did feel a little bit, especially as somebody who cuts up with you a lot, I felt like it was more of like a kiki versus like a focused roast where you actually had proper structure with your jokes. But that critique is also my compliment for you because it did feel very natural. And it did really feel like you were just like, Mikey, I'm just gonna come in here and read you, and I hope that's okay. And if not, I really don't give a fuck.
I don't.
So, period. As far as your look, you look incredible. It's not just the amazing reference, but it's the incredible execution of the look.
Can we talk about how Pherocia changed her entire mug in 20 minutes?
Incredible.
And it was contoured, it was highlighted, she had a lash on.
You have shown from the very beginning of this competition that you are a true artist and a true fashion queen, and you should be very proud of yourself, which I know what you're gonna say, you are. So yeah, feel very, very proud of yourself tonight.
Yes. Last up, employee number 8, please give it up. This is V.
V's roast. I could cry about it.
No.
Like,
I did cry about it.
you did cry about it? Yes, it was incredible.
Not only did you have a reference as Regina George, you had the jokes that were, I think, the most Viper-esque out of everybody, okay? And you had your tagline with it too. Remind us what it is?
But we're not gonna talk about that.
Just like the reveal you did in your runway, we're not gonna talk about that. Oh my God, it's a joke. Can we not joke anymore?
Can we not have fun?
Can we not have fun? If you make fun of my cage time though, I will eliminate you on the spot, okay? Ding, ding.
she did win the mini assignment and chose the lineup, put herself in the most difficult position of a roast, and nailed it. It did run a little long, but I think it's because the audience was laughing so hard.
She had a really, really great approach, and I think the way that she would just swoop in and cut you without you realizing that that's what was even happening. And by the time her joke was done, you were already taken out, was really, really smart.
But we're not gonna talk about it.
We're not gonna talk about that.
I've seen enough. These bitches have roasted me to filth, but I think they're deserving of an award. So let's give these piggies their prize.
Oink, oink.
All right, everybody. We have our two minterns, Peter and Adonis, with these big folders in front of us. Ooh. And in these folders are the names of our top employees of the week. Audience, are we ready? Our top two employees will be lip syncing for the win. So, Peter, drum roll please. Please open up your folder.
Gagged. Oh my god. Like, I was hoping so much that it was going to happen. And when it actually did, it was crazy.
All right, Adonis, drum roll please. Please open up your folder and take your time. That's right. It's the last week, why not? It's a top 3, honey. Joining our top employees of the week, Blush, can you do the honors? And your camera's right there, honey.
It's so big, Coco, could you help me?
Drum roll, please. Natalia Taylor! Standing in front of me are our 3 top employees of the week, but only one will be winning the promotion. And this winner will get a future prize that I will figure out later, because we did not discuss this one, but trust, there's a future gig involved. Okay, I have asked our employees to prepare a lip sync to, we're sticking with Zodiac theme, so Need to Know by Doja Cat.
This is not at all a song that I would choose to lip sync to. Not even close.
Need to Know by Doja Cat. Need to Know by Doja Cat. Need to Know by Doja Cat. And you have fucking Trixie Mattel and Grandpa Smurf with me.
Ladies, I want you to give it like you've never gave before. DJ, hit it!
That was embarrassing. Hard to watch. 11 years doing drag, and you're throwing dicks on stage.
Really, it just looked like 2 bitches just watching someone perform.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What the fuck was the dig? What was that about? I need to know. What was that about? Hello?
I didn't know more than the first part of that song. So I just started whipping wieners around.
I literally just felt dildos being slapped on me. Just, I was like, Remini, not right now.
Just like how it was the week when I did I'm Every Woman, like, be for real. We know that V was going to eat that up regardless, so yeah.
I should have been in that top 3, and I would have probably be in them, maybe.
I'm supposed to be congenial today. Oh my God, I was in my congenial era. This is your fault.
Girl, not anymore.
This is your fault. I was supposed to be nice.
Bow out, girls. If you were flopping, just bow out because it was bad. You embarrassed yourself.
Well, that was fun. Fabulous job, y'all. The judges are going to deliberate on who will be the promotion of the week. Okay, we got it. Your winner of the week, what week are we on? 5? Yes. $100,000 in Monopoly money. Taking home the win this week, your top employee of the week. Make some noise.
It's time for the game.
Oh my God! 2 wins. 2 wins. 2 wins. I'm officially a front runner. I'm like, I was a front runner before, but now I'm not a front runner. I'm a front runner! Yes! I still don't know what my prize is though. Mikey, get up here. What's my fucking prize?
Thank you for joining us for another fabulous week here. Until next time, we'll see you at the game.